It was a time when India stood on the brink of invasion by Alexander the Great. In the kingdom of Magadha, what is now the modern-day Bihar, the mighty Nanda dynasty ruled over the capital Patliputra. Amidst this powerful empire, a determined and seemingly ordinary man stood up. Skinny in appearance but towering in intellect. His name was Vishnu Gupta, though history remembers him better as Chanakya. Chanakya made a bold vow. He would one day establish a king who was just and idle, and he would free the land from the corrupt reign of the Nandas. Years later, against all odds, he fulfilled that promise by installing Chandragupta Maurya on the throne, founding the Mauryan Empire, one of India's greatest dynasties. Welcome to the Freedom Money English channel. My name is Anupam Anand, and today we are going to talk about Chanakya's financial insights for your money, for your business, and for your growth. Chanakya, often called the original king maker, was not just a political genius, he was a master strategist, an economist, and a philosopher. His works, Arthashastra and Chanakya Niti, continue to resonate in the modern world, offering timeless wisdom on governance, strategy, and life. Today, the name Chanakya has become synonymous with brilliance in strategy and intellect. Political figures like Amit Shah are often dubbed the Chanakya of their parties, a title bestowed upon those whose sharp minds lead them to victories behind the scenes. But who exactly was Vishnu Gupta? The truth is, much of his origin remains shrouded in mystery. Some researchers trace his roots to South India, though there are no solid records or evidence for his early life. What we do know is that his father's name was Chanaka, giving him the title Chanakya. And while we often celebrate Chanakya for his political acumen today, we'll explore another lesser-known aspect of his brilliance: his insights on investment. His wisdom on health and economics in Arthashastra provides valuable lessons that are still relevant to the modern-day investors. If you want to take control of your finances and make the most out of your salary, download the Freedom app now and start learning from today. And only for $3.99 you get a category subscription. And in this app, you get to learn a lot about financial freedom, how to become an entrepreneur, a businessman, and you can start from now. Begin with a solid plan. One of the most crucial or critical lessons from Chanakya is to never start anything without thorough planning. He made a vow to overthrow the corrupt Nanda dynasty, who were neglecting their empire. Realizing he couldn't accomplish this alone, he identified a young boy named Chandragupta, who was playing on the streets, and then he decided to train him.
छोटा सा बालक, हमें
Chanakya devised a strategic plan, attacked the Nandas at the right moment, and from that point on, they never looked back. This is the strength of having a solid plan. We can compare this to today's popular money heist, where the professor could only execute the heist because he had a solid plan. Before diving into investments, access your risk capacity, return expectations, tax liabilities, and liquidity needs. Without this foundational groundwork, your investment journey may lead to disappointment. It's like embarking on a trip without knowing your destination. No matter how fast you go, it won't lead you to where you want to go. Understand your capacity before you act. As I told you, Chanakya was a pale, skinny man. He didn't have any physical strength. He understood that when he made the vow. So that's why he chose a boy with both intelligence and physical strength, and also who could command an army. Chandragupta was trained to learn from the defeats also. In modern investment terms, this relates to your risk appetite. Don't jump into a stock or asset class unless you fully understand the risks involved. Whether financially or mentally, you must be prepared to handle the downside. Your investment strategy should align with your capacity to bear risks, or you risk facing unfavorable outcomes. Choose long-term sustainable value.
ये भारत है और ये मगध, भारत का केंद्र है मगध.
He wanted to build a nation which is from the Sindhu to Krishna, Akhand Bharat.
यहाँ से समस्त भारत को एक अखंड राज्य में बदल.
which showed Chanakya's long-term vision for India. Investing is about having too many choices, especially in the stock market. Chanakya's wisdom suggests focusing on long-term, sustainable value rather than chasing long-term gains. Look for companies that will thrive 5 or 10 years from now, and that's where you should invest your money. Sustainable value is the key to building lasting wealth. Missing out on opportunities can cost you dearly. Wealth, like power, can easily slip through your fingers if you fail to seize opportunities. For instance, when Chanakya saw the corrupt Nanda dynasty weakening, he knew the time was ripe for action. Instead of jumping into the political fray recklessly, he carefully identified Chandragupta Maurya as a prodigy. Had he not examined his options, Chanakya might have missed the opportunity to strategically dethrone the Nandas and establish the Mauryan Empire. Just like in investments, failing to recognize the right moment and resources can lead to missed opportunities for greatness. Let your goals guide your actions. Chanakya famously said, "If you want milk, don't buy an elephant." Similarly, in investing, your actions should align with your financial goals. If you are seeking higher returns, opt for high growth stocks. But if your goal is stability, passive index funds may serve you better. Tailor your investment choices to meet your specific objectives. Learn from others' mistakes. You don't need to experience failure firsthand to understand its impact. Smart investors observe and learn from others' mistakes, avoiding risky stocks or trading patterns that have historically led to losses. Chanakya exemplified this principle when he witnessed how King Dhanananda of the Nanda dynasty fell into the ruin due to his corrupt practices and poor governance. Instead of challenging the king head-on without preparation, Chanakya took note of his mistakes, strategized his silence, and patiently waited for the right moment to act.
Dhananand! 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 Dhananand!
Similarly, investors should also learn from others' financial missteps. Chanakya's observation of Dhanananda's failure allowed him to avoid similar pitfalls and ultimately succeeded in his mission to change the empire. Confront your fears directly. In the stock market, fear and greed often dominate decision making. Chanakya's teachings encourage investors to face these emotions head on. Fear can prevent you from investing in undervalued opportunities, while greed might make you exit a promising long-term investment too early. To succeed, you need to manage these emotions and stay focused on your long-term strategy. This concept mirrors the story of Chanakya giving small doses of poison to Chandragupta to build his immunity, preparing him for potential assassination attempts. Chanakya understood that facing small dangers early on would make Chandragupta stronger and ready for bigger threats. Similarly, as an investor, you must confront fear and greed in small, controlled doses. By learning how to manage these emotions, you can actually develop the mental strength you need to navigate the uncertainties of the market and make sound decisions that align with your long-term goals. Every experience holds a lesson. This opens up an interesting story where Chanakya failed for the first time while acquiring the Magadha Empire. After training Chandragupta, both of them took the help of some tribe people and went straight to fight the Nandas. But Nandas had a trained army 4 times greater than the Chandragupta had. So Chanakya had to learn this lesson hard way. But his experience taught him to wait for the right moment and right time, right place as well. No experience is truly worthless, especially in investing. The small lessons you learn from market fluctuations or unexpected outcomes can actually contribute to a more refined investment strategy. Keep your mind open to learn every event and you will continuously grow as an investor. Managing your finances smartly is the key to saving more from your salary. Tracking your expenses, setting aside money for savings, and planning your monthly budget can make a huge difference. And one of the best tools to make this process easier is Microsoft Excel. With Excel, you can create detailed budgets, track your expenses, and visualize your financial goals all in one place. So if you're not familiar with Excel yet, don't worry, we have got you covered. Check out our MS Excel course on the Freedom app where you'll learn all the tricks you need to manage your money effectively. The course is available for just Rs 399 per month, and that's not all. With a subscription of Rs 399 per month, you can also get access to a whole category in personal finance, farming or business. Or if you want to unlock all our courses, it's just Rs 999 per month. So if you want to take control of your finances and make the most out of your salary, download the Freedom app now and start learning from today. Bet on youth and innovation. Just as Chanakya believed in nurturing young leaders, investors should focus on young companies and emerging sectors. The biggest wealth creators often start very small and by investing in future growth stories. Like the mid-cap of today, you can capture significant gains over time. Focus on youthful, innovative ideas that have potential to become tomorrow's giants. Chandragupta was only 14 years old when Chanakya found him on the street. He invested the next 7 years on him, which made him to establish the biggest empire in Indian history. Hard work is irreplaceable. At the heart of all investment success is diligence. The best investors are those who put in their time in reading, researching, analyzing, and understanding the market. There's no shortcut. Chanakya believed in the power of hard work, and the same holds true for building wealth. The more effort you put into understanding your investments, the better equipped you will be to make informed decisions. By applying these timeless lessons to the modern world of finance, investors can achieve sustainable wealth. Chanakya's teaching reminds us that combining ancient wisdom with modern financial practices can actually lead up to a well-rounded, successful investment strategy. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. Make sure to drop your comments and ideas, and if you have any questions as well. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure to share the video as well with your friends if they are looking forward to learn something really amazing.